user's manual, but you know what? They're wrong, because the user's manual is written all over their faces, and all you as a parent have to do is learn to read those faces. In fact, the secrets of your child's inner nature and the personal potential are eloquently inscribed in the curve of their cheeks, the shape of their eyes, and the unique language of their original design. Jean Hanner is the author of The Wisdom of Your Child's Face. Fascinating, fascinating stuff. And welcome to Good Day Tampa Bay.
Hi,
pleasure to have you. This is just downright fun, you know?
It is fun.
Your analysis is based on Chinese face reading. How do you explain that?
Yeah. Well, actually, Chinese face reading is a branch of Chinese medicine that shows us how our inner personality shows on the details of our face. And so for parents, you know, if you can understand who your child really is inside, that can make your job so much easier.
And early on, too.
Even from birth, you can read certain things. Right?
Yeah.
So, you know, even Western child development studies have actually shown that the most important predictor of your child's happiness in life is not how much you praise them or how many times you say, I love you. Although, of course, that's important.
It helps.
The single most predictor of your child's happiness and success in life is how much they feel recognized and understood by you. And so if you can understand who they really are inside, why they're behaving that way, you know?
Okay, and you say that there are certain personality types that you have to kind of recognize. What are they?
The Chinese have been brilliant in defining 5 basic personality types, and we each have all 5, but in different measures.
Okay.
And so there's always one I call your home planet.
Okay.
It's where you come from, it's the language that you speak, and if you know your child's home planet, then you can speak their language.
Okay.
And you can understand what they really need from you in order to help them flourish in life.
Okay, we have a picture of a 2-year-old that you have not seen yet. We have a large monitor.
Oh, cutie
Tell us
patootie.
about what you see in this young man's future.
Oh, well, where do we start? Okay, well, it's not so much about his future, it's about who he is right now.
Okay, all right.
And so I see these beautiful large eyes, and one of the things the eyes talk about is how open the heart is. So this is a child who's very open emotionally, and also how we communicate. So he'll be much more easy to express what he's feeling, which is good. But very strong chin, which shows your level of stubbornness. So he may not necessarily always do what he's told, shall we say. And frankly, if he's upset, he may clam up. So he will not communicate as easily if he's really stressed or upset, and his parent will need to give him more time to open up and talk about what's really bothering him.
Sensitive child?
Yeah, definitely sensitive child on a few different levels, and also really intuitive.
And each feature, you say, represents 1 decade?
Well, that's another thing. So there's 2 basic things you can read on the faces, your inner personality, but also it's considered to be kind of a map of your whole life journey.
Okay.
And so, for instance, your nose is your 40s. And for people with large noses, that means their 40s are a very successful and positive time.
Okay. All right, I kind of am going to spring this one on you. This is a picture of my 2 young boys as together. And
so cute.
You're going to go ahead and give us an analysis of this one.
Well, I mean, one of the first things I see actually is really interesting about their eyes. If you look at their eyes, they slant down just a teeny tiny bit. That's a sign of someone who's inherently kind and tolerant. They're kind-hearted people. And as they're adults, they'll be that way even more so in relationship. But look at the forehead on this little guy on the right. Oh, my God. So that's a highly, what they call an analytical face, which means that this is someone who will study hard, who may need extra time to study and rehearse and think things through. Okay.
What about this one?
So I can't see all of his forehead. He may have just as high a forehead, you as his mom knows. But one thing you see on, and actually both of them, the beautifully rounded eyebrows. And rounded eyebrows are again a sign of someone who is tactful, thoughtful, kind with other people.
That's amazing. Well, let me just tell you about this one with the big forehead. He's going on to get his PhD eventually, not right now, in math.
Okay.
So
there you go. Yeah. That's it.
You have it right there. Because he's in college now. The other one is out of college now and working in the, well, kind of the entertainment industry.
Oh, perfect. Okay.
Anyway.